But this is some atmosphere this afternoon in the Olympic Stadium. Lazio so strong at home, Milan well strong anywhere really. And once again it's Lazio's away form so far that has been their Achilles heel, as of course it was in the last campaign. And there he is, Franco Baresi, running around like a 2-year-old. He, I remember, made a goal recently by surging up the left touchline. I mean, his enthusiasm, his energy remains as strong as ever.
Well, quite a few experts tipped before the last World Cup we had in America, Peter, that Baresi's time had finished. Well, he certainly answered those people. He's been tremendous this season. He's scored goals, he's made goals. His experience at the back is his biggest contribution for this Milan team.
And I gather that Baresi has now been offered another contract. They want him to stay on for the next season, though he said he would retire. He has, of course, given up international football. But he now will be considering whether to stay on with Milan. So we're all set then for the kickoff. Lazio in their blue tops, attacking the goal to our left. In this explosive atmosphere in the Olympic Stadium. Di Matteo with the pass to Fuseo, who's been having a fine season for Lazio. That's Baresi with a header away. Albertini. Now Signori. Baggio to prod it on to Weah, and it's clear of Bagodi. George Weah. Well, the keeper stood his ground. And that will have to go down, though, as a wasted opportunity by George Weah.
Yes, absolutely, Peter. He hit the goalkeeper. He didn't find the corner of the net, and that, I think if he had it done...
chap called Van Basten was in the side that day. And some of the football that Milan produced that afternoon was absolutely scintillating. Rambaldi. This is promising for Lazio. A shot from Rambaldi. Fine save by Rossi. Nobody closed Rambaldi down, and the shot was well beaten away by the Milan goalkeeper. So a positive opening here by both teams in Serie A. Zaman, the coach of Lazio. His teams always play with flair, but they're in trouble now. That's Baggio. And it was a good opening, certainly for a player of his class. You would have expected there, Liam, maybe a better strike at goal.
Well, I thought he could have taken it on a little bit further, Peter, and actually got the ball on the deck. It was a very hard chance to take with the outside of your right foot.
He's played the last 8 internationals, so it seems to be something of a fixture now. Savicevic, the Montenegrin. Oh, lovely play. Baggio, Weah in the middle. Here is Weah! Such vision from Baggio. But the finish not quite clinical enough from George Weah.
That was a great chance. I think he might have given offside, Peter, this linesman. We might see on this
corner. Vinter again has stationed himself on the near post. And the header was straight at Rossi. Ardent Vinter knows he's in for a buffeting in any game he plays. Desai. There's Bagodi. Again, those Lazio defenders squeeze it forward, but they've squeezed too far. This is Savicevic. It's a great chance. Good save by Mancini. Got down really well then. Lazio's defence was split open. Savicevic clean.
So important for all the people in who are behind Milan, Peter. They desperately want Lazio to win this match.
Well, Casiraghi is trying hard enough for them. He's got away from Baresi. Casiraghi's shot! He showed his strength, his determination. Then Casiraghi couldn't quite find, though, the end product. Baresi complaining, maybe got a whack in the face from Casiraghi.
But I think both teams have got a little bit cautious and a little bit frightened of conceding goals. And we've seen a lot of midfield play since then, a lot of scrappy play, fouls. I just hope we could get back to the way it started.
Savicevic, Weah. Here's a chance. A moment's hesitation then from Mancini, and he was almost punished for it. Having said that, it's quite a formidable sight to have coming towards you, George Weah. Great pass from Savicevic.
Yeah, great ball, but I think you're right, Peter. He did take his time coming off his line, and he gave Weah the possibility to get that ball under control. There, the ball's got away from him, but still no sign of the goalkeeper. In the end,
by Iranio. Baggio sizing up the options around him. Great turn too by Baggio then, beyond Weah, but not Savicevic! And somehow, he screwed it wide. He doesn't know how.
Marvellous play from Roberto Baggio, wasn't it, Peter? Brilliant turn. Comfortable on both sides. Great cross with his left foot. Savicevic has done very well to get that ball under control.
He's had a solid first half. Not easy for him to contain the likes of George Weah and Savicevic. And of course the ever-menacing figure of Roberto Baggio. But now it's Weah on the counter-attack for Lazio. In for Signori. Casuraghi. Turn well. Still Casuraghi. And Signori just wouldn't fall for them. Just thought for a moment then it'd come down off an arm, but there was no real appeal for the Lazio players. And there at last is a half-time whistle blown by referee Triossi. Milan certainly had the better chances. Nothing to show for it so far. Savicevic with that effort right at the death. And Lazio, well, they've got a lot more to do in the second half if they're to overcome this very, very strong Milan team. But at half-time, no goals in the Olympic Stadium.
The coaches get a hold of their players. If Zeman gives the right instructions, perhaps we could see a different Lazio.
Meantime, Parma have started the second half extremely well against Napoli in the San Paolo Stadium, and they've equalised through Zola, so it's Napoli 1, Parma 1. Di Matteo is the Lazio player who hasn't come out for the second half. I don't know whether he has an injury or not, but he certainly didn't play too well, did he, Lee?
No,
the first 45?
I would have thought that was... Yes, and I think the prospects of Lazio actually winning this game are improving as the game goes on, Peter.
Victor, good first touch. Away from Iradio, that's to be on to Signori. Casuraghi's in the middle now, still Signori. Only one touch too many. Victor with a shot. Well, it didn't extend goalkeeper Rossi, but I think it was deflected.
Yeah, I think he's got himself a corner.
Orsini. Signori with the corner. Victor again on that near post. Marcolin to fire it back through.
I think Rossi's just pointing out that he had someone standing on the 6-yard box there. Very quick to clear the 18-yard area and leave people offside. It was a good...
Will it be the left foot of Signori or the right of Weah? It's Weah, and it's hopeless. What else can you say, Liam, about that? What a waste.
Yeah, it was a waste. I would have liked to see Signori take it. It seemed a good position to bend it round the wall.
He left a dejected figure then. As the move breaks down once more. Now Savicevic. Always a danger. He might set something up on the break. Dispossessed though by Negro. Good determination. Weah. It's Panucci. From the Milan's point of view, no harm done again. Iradio. Weah. Slipping it through, still George Weah. Fabulous play! What a goal from George Weah! A moment to savour from the new African Player of the Year. He's had, by his very high standards, a quiet match, but he exploded then with a goal that, well, you would think now has won maximum points for Milan.
Well, just when we seemed to have said that it looked like that Milan had settled for a draw, with a wonderful piece of individual skill from George Weah. He's danced past 3 defenders. Mancini, you probably say, well, could have been out of his goal a bit quicker, as we've seen him do earlier on. But what a goal by George Weah. Absolutely fabulous, having done very little in the game.
Just 3 minutes to go. Di Canio now on for Savicevic. And you can see their beaming faces. Such improvisation then from George Weah. Maybe Mancini could have been swifter out, but he will feel he was left exposed.
Bit controversial taking Baggio off. I think it's worked for Capello and for Milan.
Marcolin. George Weah's first goal in 5 Serie A matches, only his 5th in the league this season. And it's proved enough. Milan have beaten Lazio by 1-0. The goal just 3 minutes from time. And what a memorable strike it was too from the Liberian George Weah. We'll have the other scores for you in a moment, but in the meantime, let's hear from Joe Jordan with James.